So it looks like you can start streaming, and you can stream, but it's not live. I'm a newbie at this OBS stuff. So hopefully this one is actually going to get uploaded. So yeah, yesterday, Trophy Hunt 31. It was a blast, as always. So much fun. Can see, came in 7th. Got my butt kicked by the mountain. Pretty much ended my run. Did not have Ike when I got to the mountain. This was a died by bush. I got hung up on a bush and then got murdered by goblin. So that was an unfortunate death. This was an even. This was not unfortunate. This was just a dumb death to a troll. I think I just missed a dodge or something. Shouldn't have died here. Found elder marker here. Did a U-turn. And hit up the elder. We had, I think, just one campfire on the elder. But it was a pretty decent fight altogether. And then went this way. Saw this landmass, but didn't see anything interesting on it, so decided to just look more on this landmass. I think we got around here and saw swamp, which was amazing. And then I had just the best swamp performance I've ever had. Had a troll right at the beginning of the swamp. I went back, got my mats, and kited the troll a very short distance into the swamp. We got our ancient bark right away, and the troll was killing joggers and blobs and stuff like that. I got really lucky on early jogger trophy drop, I believe. Let's check the score here. Yeah, early jogger. Yep. Yeah, blobs. Yeah, blob dropped right away. Then the jogger dropped, and I think these were troll deaths. Then I got a pretty lucky on the leech. Found an A-bomb pretty quickly, like really quickly, just like you want when you hit up a swamp, and without a lot of ads around. I remember the fight, I think, went pretty well, and then you can see I just like blazed my way through the swamp. Found, I believe, another A-bomb right in this area. So had the root vest. Yeah, I mean, you can tell I just blazed right through the swamp. It was amazing. I could see this mountain here, but it looked like a small, like low mountain. I didn't realize how, I mean, is this long mountain? Pretty long. I don't think it is long mountain, but yeah, I was sticking to the coast to try and spot better land, and then we stumbled upon Hilder. Spent quite a bit of time dragging blobs and fuelings back and forth between a tar pit and a fueling village. And then there was another fueling village like right in here. So that was a mistake. Didn't end up getting anything out of all of this. So we moved on. And you can tell we iked right here. Going really fast. And I can't remember if I spotted this mountain. I probably would have marked it if I did. And then we stumbled upon another little swamp. It looks like I spent some more time here. Oh, yeah. This is where I pitted the plains against the swamp. And so, yeah, had an A-bomb here, and I had fuelings coming in. A-bomb killing fuelings. That's how I got my fueling trophy. Probably picked up the mosquito trophy around this time, somewhere in here. Tried to have an A-bomb fight a Lox. Of course, the Lox won, and then it ran off, and I couldn't track it down. It still had a lot of health, so it would have been pretty tough to kill it. Probably could have bonfired it. And then we saw another mountain, a big mountain. And so we headed for that. This one was I just got hung up on a bush. So that was a dumb death. And I had to log out as well because I didn't have a portal down. This was on the way to the mountain. I tried to stall a little bit because I didn't have Ike at this point. And I didn't want to tackle the mountain without Ike. And yeah, I think I got a wolf. The wolf trophy was down here, I believe. But you know, it'd be really cool is if we put the trophies on the map. Huh. I need to speak to Oat Horse about that. Anyway. But yeah, I was like, there's no way I can do this. 2 wolves came at me immediately. I think I was able to drag them back in the plains, and I was able to take care of them. So once I dispatched those wolves, went a little bit further, waiting for Ike to come up. I started to go up in the mountain, which I shouldn't have. And yeah, immediately another 2 wolves. I kept getting like pairs of wolves. It was a pain in the butt. And I just could not escape, even though there was some locks right here. How do I get over there? But yeah, oh my gosh, I was so happy with that swamp run. Yep, so trying to get the wolves and the locks to fight. I do think the locks ended up killing the wolves, but it was too late. I'd already died. And that was pretty much it for the run. Couldn't really effectively recover from that. And I believe I died like right away afterwards. Because I couldn't recover, so I killed the run, didn't take that final death against my points. I actually PB'd, so 330. I know it's pretty low in terms of what you can sometimes get in these hunts, but for me, was my PB. Let's go check out my base really quick. I know out a little bit different designs for the trophy hunt. Did have a rock here to contend with, but had a bunch of wood left over. Did not kill enough because it was so efficient in the swamp. I didn't have any extra ooze to make ooze bombs, which would have been nice. You can see I could do better dropping stuff after I pick it up. Lots of little micro improvements to make. And then of course I need to practice. Gotta practice the mountains. It is very tough. You gotta be placing the fire down or the bonfire like constantly. So yeah, that's it. Was my base, and you can see I had a level 3 bench. Got 2 bees early on, got a 3rd bee kind of a couple hours in. Was not actually eating all that much honey, I don't think. Probably should have eaten more honey. And then I remember at one point I ate honey when I had just picked up cloudberries, so that wasn't smart. But there we go, hunt 31 in the books. Hopefully next time I'll learn how to get the OBS go live thing working. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you next time.